9 beloved famous figures who did terrible things. 1. Isaac Newton erased his rival from the history books. Newton's contributions to science are undisputable, but he really hated his scientific rival, Robert Hooke. Hooke and Newton disagreed on whether light was a particle. After Hooke died, Newton did everything to tarnish his reputation. He even destroyed the only painting of Hooke in existence. 2. John Lennon was a terrible husband and father. Lennon cheated on his first wife, Cynthia, with Yoko Ono. Then he had an affair with his assistant while he was with Ono. He beat his first son Julian for not having table manners. John abandoned Julian when he was 5. He also admitted to hitting women in his last interview. 3. Albert Einstein was cruel to his first wife. Mileva Maric was his university sweetheart, but their marriage deteriorated. Einstein wanted a divorce, but Maric begged him to stay for the kids. So he made a list of rules for her to follow. She had to do his laundry and make him 3 meals a day. He would then eat alone. His space had to be cleaned, but she had to leave it when told. She also had to shut up whenever he told her to. 4. Dr. Seuss drove his wife to suicide. Helen Palmer Geisel was married to Dr. Seuss for 41 years. She had a long history of illness, including cancer. In 1967, he began an affair with Audrey Diamond. Diamond was married and 18 years his junior. Helen became depressed and killed herself in October 1967. Dr. Seuss married Diamond 8 months later. 5. Steve Jobs treated his employees like dirt. Jobs would fire them on the spot for any infraction. Before Apple, he worked for Atari. Jobs was given a task to do and offered a large bonus. Instead, he got his friend Steve Wozniak to do it. Jobs lied to Wozniak about pay. He then pocketed most of the money. Jobs also denied paternity of his daughter Lisa. She ended up living on handouts. 6. Mother Teresa reveled in others' suffering. Mother Teresa was certainly selfless, but her methods were questionable. She ran hospices for the poor and the sick. She said those who lived like animals could die like angels. Teresa refused to give them treatment. She believed suffering would bring them closer to Christ. Her mission collected a lot of donations, but all of the money went toward establishing more missions. 7. William Golding was an attempted rapist. When Golding was 18, he almost raped a 14-year-old girl. He recounted the incident in his memoir. Golding blamed his act on the girl's flirtatiousness. He described her as depraved by nature and sexy as an ape. 8. Chuck Berry was a peeping Tom. Berry owned a popular restaurant in Missouri. He installed hidden cameras in the women's bathroom. Berry taped the visitors without their knowledge. In 1990, he settled a suit with 59 women. Berry agreed to pay them $1.2 million to avoid a trial. 9. Elvis Presley preferred to date teenagers. He met his wife Priscilla when she was 14 and he 24. Elvis wouldn't sleep with women who'd had children. He married Priscilla in 1967. 2 years later, he began an affair with Joyce Bova. They even slept in the marital bed. The affair ended in 1971 when Bova got pregnant.